there, Mouseketeers, PrincessMinnie here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have an awesome Disney mystery pin unboxing for you. So if you like Disney pin unboxings, make sure if you haven't already become a subscriber that you subscribe below and hit that bell notification icon because I'll have lots of more awesome Disney content, including unboxings coming up for you in the future. And if at any point in this video you see a pin you really like, hit that thumbs up button so I know you found something that you enjoyed. And then also comment down below. I've been getting really thoughtful and amazing comments recently, and it's so nice to connect with people. So please feel free to comment something you liked, something you'd like to see in the future, saying hi, whatever you'd like to do. Today, I usually kind of have like a theme with my videos, my pin openings, but not so much today, just kind of like things I really wanted to do. I have 2 bags of the good versus evil pins, and I have the Princess Mystery Cameo, not cameo, but like gold frame collection. So I'll show you a close up of both of these in just a second. So I'm going to be opening 2 of the bags, 1 box, but all 3 of these things are completely brand new for my channel. I've never opened any of these on or off camera, so I'm excited to see what I get in my collection, what I can add to my trader pile as well. I think I'm going to start with the good versus evil pack and then move on into the princess box. So you have this very classic pair of Simba versus Scar to represent the good versus evil pack. Like most good mystery bags, there are 16 options you can collect. Let's go through those options together, shall we? The top there you have Hercules and Hades, Prince Philip and Maleficent in her dragon form, Eric and Ursula, Simba and Scar, Oogie Boogie and Jack Skellington. You have Merlin and Madame Mim, Pongo and Perdita and Cruella de Vil, and the Great Mouse Detective Basil and Professor Ratigan. And please do not think like, oh my god, she knows so much about Disney. I did my research, folks. Most of these characters I did know, but honestly, if you had asked me about the Great Mouse Detective, I never even would have remembered that was a Disney film, so before this video I looked up their names. I did remember Basil, but Professor Ratigan, that name of course like sounded familiar once I reread it, but I did not remember that character at all prior to researching for this mystery pack. The rest of the characters I was fairly familiar with. I have never opened this, and I'd be pretty happy with any of them. I believe I've traded in the past with someone with Jack, but he's a really popular character, so, and my niece loves him, my sister loves him, so I wouldn't like hate to get him again. I guess I would kind of be most excited to see maybe Pongo and Perdita, because I don't have really I really don't have that many Dalmatians pins. I like Maleficent Dragon, and I like Eric and Ursula, but honestly, I'm pretty psyched just to be opening this bag. Here's the cool front again. I'm just going to go ahead and snip these 2 and get ready. I think I'll switch it up a little bit today. Some I'll show you first, some I'll look at first, see how it goes. My very first good versus evil pin. I am curious to see who's gonna win. Like, is the good side gonna win or is the evil side gonna win? Like, how many pins am I gonna get? How many doubles am I gonna get? I could make a bet with you right now that I bet I'm gonna get more bad guy doubles because the villains hate me. They always give me doubles. They always try to do me in. Very first pin. Okay. It's Mr. Skellington from Nightmare Before Christmas. So like I said, I believe I've already traded for Jack. It's hard to remember who I've traded from. I have so much pin mail. I'm going to have to do like a whole week's videos of opening pin mail for you guys just to catch up. I do love this pin. It's going to be perfect for a Halloween board. Check out those colors. A Nightmare Before Christmas board. And I don't mind having doubles because popular trader and people in my family love him as well. I really like this version of Jack. Now I need to get Oogie Boogie to go with him. Okay. Getting Jack, that's a pretty good start, and I mean, he's kind of morally ambiguous, isn't he? Like, this is good versus evil, and he thinks he's good, right? Like, he kind of does some bad stuff. Don't we all? He's a little more gray. He's not quite maybe so good as some of these other good guys. Next character, we probably need a bad guy to balance out the good, and we got a bad guy, and I'm psyched about him. It's Hades. And now if you've been watching my videos since the beginning, one of the very first packs I opened for you was the World of Evil pins, and Hades is kind of funny looking to me on that, but here he is in his blue flame glory, looking scary and menacing and like a true villain, so I'm really excited to have him here. Like, look at the difference between these two pins, the World of Evil pin and the Good versus Evil pin. I think I'm definitely preferring the Good versus Evil pin, but this one has grown on me quite a bit since I first opened it. But I'm excited. I'm like, maybe I need to have like a Hades side collection because I really like him. Alright, so far all tied up. One, we'll call Jack good, just for the purposes of this video. One good guy, one bad guy. Maybe we need a girl. So that leaves a couple of characters. There are mostly boys here though. So I really want those Dalmatians. Oh, so close! I was right. We got a girl, and it's from the same set as the Dalmatians. It's Cruella de Vil. Cruella has never really been one of my favorite villains. Probably, though, I do need to rewatch that video because it has been forever. But I don't know. The most I remember of Cruella is, if anybody out there is a Once Upon a Time fan, when her story arc was on the show, I really liked Cruella in that show. So maybe that's what I'll think about when I see this pin. So I'm really liking this pin. I like how she has the red background, and I think that the Dalmatian spots on the frame, they're really cool. And the frames are an underrated feature, I think, of this set. They are just like nice little accents that really bring the movie into the pin. I'm digging this. Okay. Two bad guys, one good guy. I think we need another good guy to balance it out. Can we get those Dalmatians? No, but we got a good guy. I'm kind of like feeling the vibe of this pack. Like I'm getting it. Like I'm like, yeah, I know it's good, and then it's bad, and then it's a girl, and then it's a good boy. Like I've been calling it a little bit, right? And this is one of my favorite. Honestly, if I had to like marry a Disney prince, this would be my guy. Okay, like that's because like I've known Eric. I've known him, right? Like I know him. But so stupid. But I've been watching Little Mermaid since I was a little girl, and so he always seemed like, oh my god, that's the man I want to like grow up and marry, right? But I have to say Flynn Rider gives him a little bit of a run for his money just because Flynn's like really funny. But Eric, he's super duper handsome. Like, just check out that handsome, devilish, but yet really sweet smile. Oh my god, and I just realized what his background is. It's Ursula's tentacle. Oh, that makes this pin so much better. It's like creepy. I like that. Oh, now I hope I get Ursula to go with Eric. And I just read something recently that said that The Little Mermaid is unique because it's like the only movie where the character actively kills the villain. Like if you think like Beauty and the Beast, Gaston kind of like slips off the castle. Trying to think of some other villains. I actually don't know how Cruella dies. I don't remember how Hades is beaten either. I doubt he dies because he's a god. But Eric, he really takes Ursula out. If you can think of any other villains, because I just read that somewhere, I didn't like come up with that. If you can think of any other villains who are actively defeated by the good guy in the movie, and good guy, good girl, whatever, let me know. And by actively defeated, I do mean killed. Because some of them, I think, like, are just outsmarted. Okay. So now we have two good, two not so good. So I'm feeling two, and the only pin on here that has two characters is Pongo and Perdita, my Dalmatians. Really hoping that they're in here. But so far I also haven't gotten any that match any of the previous characters. So that could also continue. Maybe it'll be like Merlin or Scar. Oh no! I got a match! But I have to tell you guys, Evil won in this pack. It's Ursula, and I'm so sorry, Ursula, but this is not a flattering image of Ursula, is it? Like, she's looking rough. Like, yeah, she really blew her hair out under the sea that day, but my god, like, what is going on with Ursula's face in this pin? I almost feel sorry for her. Like, if I looked like Ursula in this pin, I'd be evil too. Oh no, Ursula. And here you have the hero and the villain from The Little Mermaid together. I really am digging these frames. I really like them. I feel like they're both like posing for their headshots. Don't you feel like that? So stupid, so weird. Like when I say that, I mean me. Like I'm being stupid and weird, not like these pins are. These pins are phenomenal. All right, we have a whole other bag, and I think I'm going to have you guys help me figure out what these are. Second bag, first bag, Evil won, as I knew it was going to, but let's see if the good guys can make like a redemption here. And again, the only one I'm like really dying for is I really want Pongo and Perdita, which is so strange for me because I'm not a big Dalmatians fan at all. Okay, here we go. What do we got? Oh my god, and here they are! It's like I wished them into being, into existence. They are so beautiful, aren't they? You can just tell they're in love. And I know so many people collect Disney dogs, so even though I think I'm going to keep this one, if I got a second one, I would not mind giving it a loving home to another Disney dog collector. I'm so thrilled. In fact, let me grab Cruella and show you them together. Man, Cruella does not look pleased that they're so happy together. Like, doesn't she? Again, these frames are phenomenal. Okay, so now I have Hades, I'm looking for Herc, and I have Jack, I'm looking for Oogie Boogie. I wonder if we can get either of them. Who is this next pin going to be? Yes! Yes, I really wanted Maleficent in her dragon form. Maleficent, I kind of go back and forth on how I pronounce that. Like, I don't like, coupon or coupon. I don't know if that's like a thing in other parts of the country, but in Philadelphia we have a lot of words that people say differently. I like really try hard to not sound like I'm from Philly all the time. Like here everybody says water, like can I get a glass of water? Like W-O-O-D-E-R. So I make sure to say water. Some people call crayons crowns. That one drives me, I don't even get that one. That one drives me nuts. People call towels tails. Like, can you get me a tail? Can you go upstairs and get me a tail for when I'm done my shower? So I know I definitely have a Philly accent, but I am trying to keep it under control as much as possible. I barely remember how we got to the Philly accents from this pin. Oh, Maleficent. Tell me down in the comments below, does anybody, like, is there any pronunciation things like that where you're from? I'd love to hear that from you. And how do you say it? Maleficent with like an I sound or Maleficent with like an E? I think Maleficent is actually correct, but I usually do say Maleficent. Anyway, isn't this a great pin? Thanks for like staying in this video through that long rant. Probably because I gave you something shiny to look at, right? All right, villains are winning. Now, I have 3 pins left. It would be absolutely perfect to get Hercules, Oogie Boogie, and Prince Philip. I always want to call him Stefan. It's like, no, that's Aurora's dad. Like, stop trying to call him that. So those are the 3 I'm hoping most for just to complete those sets. Who do we got? Who do we got? Ah! It is another Jack. But you know what? Now I think this probably makes 3 that I have, which means I have him for trade. Or maybe like a future 5-pin mystery giveaway, which that seemed really popular the first time I did that. So I'll do that again. And a lot of people did say they like Nightmare Before Christmas. So maybe this could be it. And I will say I'm going to flip the pin around because I'm just noticing, if you see here, there's a little off pin element. It's not a mistake. It's like his little like shoulder pad or whatever you want to call it. His shoulders come off the pin, and I love when there are little details like that. Again, I'm just digging the colors here. So now technically good and evil are actually tied, but I have 2 of the same good guy, and we've already established Jack is not your stereotypical good guy. So let's see. What is going to happen here? I want you to make a guess right now. I'm going to give you like 5 seconds. I want you to make a guess. Is this a good guy or a bad guy? I'm going to go with good. Yes! Oh, yes! This pin is great for so many reasons. First of all, because now I've completed the combo of Philip and Maleficent. And I'm just noticing his frame here. I guess it's like a wall? Is that like a thing I'm supposed to know? Tell me down below if that's like a thing from the movie I'm supposed to know. Like, is it the castle wall maybe? Maybe it's just as simple as that. But it's also great because now it means good is officially winning over evil right now. Look at this duo here. Like Maleficent doing her best to look intimidating, and Philip just not caring. He's like, I'm gonna beat this dragon. I know it, and then I'm gonna get the girl. No doubt in my mind. If you're playing along at home, I have 3 sets completed from this pack. I have the Sleeping Beauty villain and hero, the 101 Dalmatians villain and hero, and the Little Mermaid villain and hero. I hope this last pin is either Oogie Boogie or Hercules. Now, I really would hope it's Hercules, because that would mean officially good wins and evil, and like it doesn't tie with evil. And also because I've seen Oogie Boogie up for trade a lot, but I've never seen Hercules up for trade. So I'm really hoping this is Herc right here. Ah, nuts. It's another Ursula, and I don't know if you were listening to what I just said, but that means that good and evil have officially tied. Not good enough, people. I'm going to have to get this pack again and try to let the good guys triumph. Now I have 2 Jacks and 2 Ursulas. It's time for this Ursula to find a different home. Under the sea, perhaps? Okay, that's it for villains for today. I got 2 pins left in this video, and this is a box I never actually really thought I would care to open. Now, here's what happens to me all the time, and it might happen to you too. I watch other YouTubers open these pins, and I think, that's pretty coul, but I don't think I want to start collecting that one. And then I'll get the box or the bag, either like I'll just get such a good deal on eBay that I can't pass it up to open on the channel and just have traders. Or like in this case, I won an auction that was the seller picks boxes of their choice, but I got it for so cheap, like I didn't really care what I got. And that's how I wound up with this box with the Princesses in Gold like oval frames. I'm not that jazzed about it right now, but I also know that I've said that about other boxes before, and then I'm like, oh my god, I need every pin in this set. So I'm open to it, is what I'm saying here. So I don't know how I'm going to feel about these pins. Let's see. The front of this box is absolutely beautiful, but whenever I see this box anywhere, I'm always like, now is this the Princesses in the gold frame, which I guess they are in a gold frame, or is this the Princesses in the shields, or is this like the other kinds of princesses? Like I never know. It's a little nondescript on the front. Luckily, the back gives us all of these amazing options, and like I said, I don't know if I'm going to wind up loving these and keeping them. They might be traders, or they might be great giveaway prizes. But I definitely have one at least princess in mind that I do want. So I'm going to show you all of them. Try to think about which princess, knowing me, do you think, unless you're new to my channel, in which case just try to like connect with me really quickly and like use ESP and figure out which princess I might want. Cinderella, Aurora. Oh, and I just noticed on Cinderella's you get like the clock tower. Like it. Rapunzel, Snow White, Ariel, Belle, Tiana, and Jasmine. So now I think I do have 2 in my head, although honestly a lot of these are beautiful. I would most want Jasmine, although I'm loving Cinderella. Belle is pretty, and I like that she has like all gold going on, and I know a lot of people collect Belle in the gold dress. I love Belle in the blue dress. A lot of people collect Belle in the blue dress. I love Belle in the gold dress. And Ariel's just like, I'm digging her in this picture. I feel like I've seen everyone open Aurora, so that's the only one I kind of just don't want to get. Just because I want to see a different one. And I'm not a big Snow White person, so let's just like not get snow, huh? Here we go. Nope, these are pretty strong baggies. Gonna snip these. I think I'll look at the first one first, and then I'll have you guys help me open the second one. These are actually very weighty. These are very substantial pins, so that's a nice surprise. Dude, oh my goodness gracious. I gotta stop telling these boxes the ones I just don't want, because then they're like, no, but that's the one you're getting. So I did get Snow White, and here's the thing. I don't know that I love this pin. I think I mostly don't really like it because of the background being very pink. There's just something about this pin that doesn't look like it's gold, and I feel like therefore it should look very expensive, if that makes sense, and I just don't think it does. So I think that unless I decide to hold on to this for like a Snow White pin board and then trade away anything Snow White I have, this will probably go right into my trader pile or my giveaway pile. Alright, as long as this one's not Aurora, I'll at least be kind of interested in what it is. What do we got here? What do we got? Okay, it's Rapunzel. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this pin, and a lot of people love collecting Rapunzel. I have a few Rapunzel pins. It looks like her hair is part of the frame and her tower is also part of the frame, and that's a very nice detail. I think, honestly, I'm just not that jazzed about these pins. I'm excited to have them as possible traders because I do think other people really like them, but you know what? You can't like everything, everybody, you know? Like, there has to be something I don't want to collect, and I think I found it. Beautiful. Just not really my taste. Okay, so a lot of fun pins today, I think, and I'm kind of like over the idea of like, oh no, doubles, oh no, pins I don't like I'm kind of over it. Like, I've been so successful trading with people and meeting so many wonderful people via trades, and I definitely am going to do more giveaways where I do 5 pins to an individual, like of their hopefully what they like, but like not that they pick them. Like, I send mysteries to people. So I think that I got a lot of good ones today for both of those purposes, for me keeping, for trading, and for giveaways. So I'm pretty thrilled with this video. If you have not yet subscribed, please make sure you do that before you leave today, just because I have a lot more Disney content coming up and I want you to know about it. I want to brighten your day with some Disney, and I will be doing like a weekly, not a weekly because it's not going to be like recurring, but a 1-week video series very soon, where Monday through Friday I'm going to do pin mail openings because I have way too much pin mail covering my guest room bed. It needs to be taken care of. So you have that to look forward to, and I want you to know when that's starting, along with all of the other awesome Disney content I have coming your way. Please make sure to check out some of my other videos. Have a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you real soon. Hopefully with more good guys.